Hello, and I'm back with another video, this time with the SpikenzieLabs Rainbow Light Show. This is a kit that I got. It's a learn how to solder kit. And the thing that I really enjoy about these are the laser cut acrylic cases, uh, the kits that I've gotten lately. It just looks really nice and it's really easy to assemble. So the electronics part's really the part that I'm getting the benefit out of, but the cases just surprise me at how nice they look. So I'll show you the board. This is basically it. It's a basic learn how to solder kit, so it's mostly through hole components. It has a push button, some resistors, capacitor, terminal screw block for the LED strip, and a barrel jack. And it's assembled through two little screws. And you can see on top right here we have three different infrared receivers and transmitters. And basically when you power up the board, these three transmitters are going to be bouncing off your hand and then transforming that into the light and the LED strip that comes with it. I think it's a 16 count RGB LED strip, and I've just put it inside an aluminum case with a plastic diffuser to make it look nicer. So as your hand is over, it will turn on one channel of the RGB LED strip. So we have three different here, so we can control both red, green, and blue channels for the RGB strip. So what's cool about this is as your hand gets closer to the infrared transmitter, it'll actually increase the brightness of whatever channel that is. And as you pull further away and get higher off the table, it'll decrease the brightness. And you can also mix the colors. So if I do red and blue at the same time, it'll be purple. If I do red and green, it'll be like yellowish. If I do all three at white, or all three at once, it'll be white, etc. So I'll go ahead and power up the board and let you see what it can do. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put my hands over one of the channels. This is the blue one in the middle here, and as I put my hand further away, it'll detect a small amount of light. And as I move my hand closer, it'll increase the brightness of the LED strip. So you can see right here when it's far away, you can almost see the individual LEDs as circles. And then as I push my hand closer, it almost becomes one big blurred line on camera because the brightness is so intense. Plus the diffuser makes it kind of uniform. So now I'll go over here. This should be green. See, very bright, really dim, really bright, really dim. It's cool because you can play with it and you can make it pulse. You can make it go pretty quickly too. You can put your hand all the way away from it and it detects it really quickly. Over here we've got red. Try and turn the LED strip so you can see it. Hopefully the camera is not going to auto refocus. So that's kind of what I can do. And you can wave your hand across it all at the same time so you can still see the LED strip. So let me see if I can put the LED strip inside the camera but not over the sensor. So you can do two at once right now. I'm going to be mixing a red and blue. So I'm doing like a purple. Over here I'm going to be doing green and blue, so it's like a teal. And I'll try and do all three at once with one hand. So we get our big white. So that's white. I'm going to put it back down. It's a little hard to hold the LED strip while putting my hands over the sensor. And another interesting thing about this is it comes with a button to reset it because these IR transmitters and receivers need to recalibrate. So if I move it actually outside of the shadow that I'm casting in the room, that you can kind of see on camera right here, it'll be needing to be readjusted. So it'll start spazzing out. But it's generally pretty good. Once you have it in a room and you're not trying to record a video, it looks really nice. So apologies for my hands being right over the LED strip, but I'll try and put it on this side and see if that's better. As you can probably tell, it is spazzing out right now because I moved and the shadows all moved. There we go. As I hunch forward, you regain control. So here's blue, here's red, here's green, here's red and green, which is yellow, blue and green, which is teal, red and blue, which is purple, and everywhere in between. Maybe a little hard to see the mixes of colors in the camera. You generally just see a big bright line. But maybe if I put my hands a little higher so the brightness isn't as intense, you can see a little bit more of the mixing of colors. It's cool because you can kind of do like a wave of your hand all the way across, and you can get really bright too. So if I hold my hands right here, like this is a really cool laser light show, but you can't see it. Only the human eye can see it as well, not the camera. So pick one of these up. They're pretty cool. The soldering's really easy. It's a good introduction to LEDs, IR, and mixing colors as well. All right. Till next time.